Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old School RuneScape, where today we're finally starting on the Fremennik quest series. And to do that, all we need to do is have a little chat with Brunt the Chieftain. Let's see what he has to say. Greetings, Outerlander. Why will no one talk to me? Do not take it personally, Outerlander. We are a simple people, and it is our experience that keeping ourselves to ourselves is best. That is why speaking to Outerlanders is forbidden. We do not wish to enter war with the Outerlanders and their strange magics, so we limit all unauthorized communication. Then how come you're talking to me? Ah, this is because I am the chieftain. I am the one who authorizes contact. You will not find many of my tribe so forthcoming with you as I. Is there a way for you to authorize your tribe to talk to me then? Well, there is one way, but I doubt it is of any interest to you. Actually, I'd be very interested to hear what you have to offer. You would? These are unusual sentiments to hear from an Outerlander. My suggestion was going to be that if you crave adventure and battle, and your heart sings for glory, then perhaps you would be interested in joining our clan and becoming a Fremennik yourself? What would that involve exactly? Well, there are two ways to become a member of our clan and call yourself a Fremennik. Be born a Fremennik, or be voted in by our Council of Elders. Well, I think I've missed the first way, but how can I get the Council of Elders to vote to let me join your clan? Well, that I cannot answer myself. You will need to speak to each of them and see what they require of you as proof of your dedication. There are 12 council members around this village. You will need to gain a majority vote for at least 7 councilors in your favor. So what say you? Give me the word, and I will tell all of my tribe of your intentions, be they yay or nay. Yes. I think I would enjoy the challenge of becoming an honorary Fremennik. Where and how do I start? As I say, Outerlander, you must find and speak to the 12 members of the Council of Elders, and see what tasks they might set you. If you can gain the support of 7 of the 12, then you will be accepted as one of us without question. Now, there's only 7 of them that will actually ever say yes, so it's not like you can pick and choose which ones you do. And to start things off, I think I'm going to go find the Bard, which I believe is over here. Where is he at? There he is, Olaf the Bard. Hello? Yes? You want something, Outerlander? Are you a member of the council? Why, indeed I am, Outerlander. My talents as an exemplary musician made it difficult for them not to accept me. Why do you wish to know this? Well, I asked because I am currently doing the Fremennik trials so as to join your clan. I need 7 of the 12 Council of Elders to vote for me. Ah, and you wish to earn my vote. I will gladly accept you as a Fremennik should you be able to prove yourself to have a little musical ability. So how would I do that? Why, by playing in our long hall. All you need to do is impress the revelers there with a few verses of an epic of your own creation. So, what say you, Outerlander? Are you up for the challenge? Yes. Sure, this certainly sounds pretty easy to accomplish. I'll have your vote in no time. That is great news, Outerlander. We always need more music lovers here. Alright, so we need a lyre. There's 2 ways to get the lyre, but I'm not a fan of just murdering random NPCs until they drop one, and it's only specific ones too. So we need to make one, and to do that, I'm gonna have to figure out what all we have to do. So we need a potato, a cabbage, and an onion. We have all that. And then we need to go find a swaying tree, which is gonna be somewhere over here. I think it's that big tree. You'll have to forgive me, I haven't actually spent much time in the Fremennik area because we obviously haven't done any Fremennik quests yet. But, we will get all that stuff taken care of soon. Yes, there it is, the swaying tree. Once we do that, we need to chop it with a knife. Alright, there we go, an unstrung lyre. But now we need to string it. You need golden thread to string it. So we need to go find Lolly. Hello there. Bah, puny human always try steal Lolly's golden apples. You go away now. Actually, I'm not after your golden apples. I was wondering if I could have some golden wool. I need it to string a lyre. Ha, you not fool me, human. Me am smart. Other trolls so jealous of how brainy I are. They kick me out of camp and make me live down here in cave, but me have last funny. Me find golden apples on tree, and me build wall to stop anyone who not lolly eating lovely golden apples. Did me not tell you I are smart? Yes, yes, you are incredibly clever. Now please, can I have some golden wool? Me think you not really think I are clever. Me think you are trying to trick Lolly. Me not like you as much as other human. He gave me present, I gave him wool. Other human? You mean someone else has been here and you gave them wool? Human call itself Ask Aladdin. It not trick Lolly. Lolly do good deal with human. Stupid human get some dumb wool, but did not get golden apples. I see. Okay, well, bye. And now I think about it, I'm not sure if it's Lear or Liar. I've heard it pronounced both ways. So, I don't know. I will just make an attempt to not say it. That way I can't be wrong. But yes, we gotta run over here and ask this kid about how he tricked Lolly into, into giving him some wool instead of some apples. Because we don't want those apples. It would be an interesting farming thing to be able to grow the apple tree, though. But I digress. Ask Aladdin is just around here somewhere. I always thought this was a cool name. Hello there, I understand you managed to get some golden wool from Lolly? Ha ha ha, yeah, that Lolly, what a moron. So how did you manage to get the wool? Well, as you know, I am doing the same trials that you are as part of my test of manhood, and that troll is the only one who can get that wool. You might have noticed he's kind of messed in the head, buddy. He's real paranoid about people stealing his golden apples, isn't he? Indeed he is. So how did you manage to get some golden wool from him? It was easy, buddy. I persuaded him he needed a pet to help him guard his apples. A pet that would never sleep. A pet that would never need food or exercise. A pet that would never need him to clean up its, well, you know, buddy. A pet that would always be loyal to him. A faithful companion for life. What pet is this, then? A pet rock. Man, can you believe that stupid troll traded me some of his golden wool for a worthless rock? Buddy, I have to say, if brains were explosives, that troll wouldn't have enough to blow his nose. Do you have any spare rocks, then? Sure thing, buddy, although I have to say, I doubt even that troll is stupid enough to fall for the same trick twice in a row. You can try anyway, though. Alright, we got the pet rock. The best pet in the game, really. Let's run back on over here. Alright, Lolly. What did he eat to be named Lolly? I don't know. Hello there. Ah, puny humans always try to steal Lolly's golden apples. You go away now. Wait, I have something that might interest you. A pet rock. Ha, you think me stupid or something, human? Me already got one. Me don't want a lot of baby rocks either, so me don't want another one around the place. Please, all I want is some of your golden wool. Stupid human think he can trick me into giving away some golden apples? Ha, golden apples is all me got to eat. You not get them, no way. So you're hungry. I think I will have the perfect thing for you to eat. I just need to get myself an onion, a potato, and a cabbage. Which I already have. Hello there. Yep, we've said that before. Unless you got tasty food for Lolly, then I might trade you for it. As a matter of fact, I do. So tell me, Lolly, have you ever tried a human delicacy known as stone soup? What? Me am not stupid human. Everyone know cannot make food from stone. Well, that is where you were wrong. I will now put this rock into your cauldron over there and make soup from it. Why you need other stuff too, then? That is simply seasoning. Stone soup is delicious by itself, but the taste is really brought out if you use onion, potato, and cabbage too. Me have to try this. Me will swap you your wool if you not trick me and really can make soup out of the stone. Alright, so let's go ahead and definitely not accidentally eat this stuff. It am ready now? Not just yet. It am ready now? Not just yet. It am ready now? Not just yet. Now to toss my pet rock into a soup. It am ready now? Indeed it is. Try it and see. Yum. That are delicious. Me never know human know To make soup out of stone? It's some special stone? Indeed it is, but I'm willing to trade it. Let me think about that. Me like to think. Is this one of those things where they talk again, or do I have to click? I'll click. Hello there. Your soup very tasty, human, but me still not want to trade golden apples for your stone. Me think Pet Rock get jealous. I don't want any golden apples. All I want is golden fleece. Gee, sorry, human. All you have to do is ask. Me not need you to shout. You act like you think Lolly am stupid or something. Here you go. Ha, me trick you, human. All you got is worthless golden fleece. Me got very rare soup-making stone. Glad you're happy, Lolly. Alright, now I need to run on back to the Fremennik area, and I think there is a spinning wheel there somewhere. Alright, here we are. I think it's on this side somewhere, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, it's right here. I also got a free summer pie on the ground. That's real exciting, isn't it? Anyway, spinning wheel. Oh, only Fremennik may use the spinning wheel. Well, now what? Okay, we're gonna have to go back down to Seer's Village to do it, so we're actually gonna start another one of the tasks while we're at it. We're gonna go talk to Manny the Reveler. Usually I do them one at a time, but for efficiency's sake, I think we should be doing multiple people at once if they'll let us. Manny, where are you? He's in here somewhere, isn't he? There he is. Hello there. Hello, Outerlander. I overheard your conversation with Brunt just now. You wish to become a member of the Fremennik? That's right. Why, are you on the council? Do not let my drink-soused appearance fool you. I earned my place in the council many years past. I am always glad to see new blood enter our tribe, and will happily vote for you. Great. Providing you can pass a little test from me, as a Fremennik, you will need to show cunning, stamina, fortitude, and an iron constitution. I know of only one way to test all of these. And what's that? Why, a drinking contest. The task is simple enough. You versus me, a stiff drink each. Last man standing wins the trial, so what say you? Sure. A drinking contest? Easy. Set them up and I'll knock them back. When you're ready to begin, go and pick up a keg from that table over there and come back here. We start when you have your keg of beer with you, and finish when one of us can drink no more and yields. Alright, so what we need to do, and it's not gonna go well, is we need to take this keg and then talk to him and lose, I believe. Ah, I see you have your keg of beer. Are we ready to drink against each other? Yes. Let's start this drinking contest. As you wish, Outerlander. I will drink first, and then you will drink. Yeah, seems like a fair comparison. It's no fair. I cannot drink another drop. I also feel very, very ill. I guess I win then, Outerlander. Nice try, anyway. Come back if you fancy a rematch. Just let me have a coffee first. Alright, so yeah, we lost, so we need to do something to win. Alright, so next up, we need to grab this beer tankard, just for later, and we need to head on down here. So there's a guy to talk to near the bridge, and I think he will give us something in exchange for the beer? Not entirely sure, but we will find out. Alright, here he is, the council workman. Hello. How do? You planning on crossing this here bridge and heading up to Relica then? No, but I'll say yes anyway. Yes, actually I was. Aye, 'tis a good thing we fixed this here bridge. I reckon you best be careful up there, them Fremenniks are odd uns. So you fixed this bridge yourself? Aye, that I did. 'Twas real thirsty work too. If only some kind stranger would buy us a bit of beer to sup, eh? Well, with that inn and Sears so close by and all, eh? Just make sure you don't give me none of that non-alcoholic rubbish from that poison salesman guy at the tavern. Intent. Hello. Okay, we've already done that. I guess I have to use it on them. Ta very much, like. That'll hit the spot nicely. Here, you can have this. I picked it up as a souvenir on me last holes. What is it? I don't know rightly, but if you use a tinderbox on it, it don't make a loud noise. Okay, so yeah, he gave me a cherry bomb, which is a very interesting thing to exist in the world of RuneScape. I think it's funny. But anyway, we just gotta run on down here to Sears and string up our fleece and also get some non-alcoholic alcohol or low alcoholic alcohol. I don't know. One of the two. It's kind of funny that the poison salesman sells it, but whatever. It is what it is. Poison salesman with his interesting outfit. Fremennik trials. Hello. Howdy, you seem like someone with discerning taste. How's about you try my brand new range of alcohol? Didn't you used to sell poison? That I did indeed. Peter Potter's patented multi-purpose poison, a miracle of modern apothecaries. My exclusive concoction has been tested on. Yeah, I've already heard the sales pitch. Sorry, stranger. Old habits die hard, I guess. So you don't sell poison anymore? Well, I would, but I ran out of stock. Business wasn't helped with that stuff that happened up at the Sinclair Mansion much either, I'll be honest. So, being the man of enterprise that I am, I decided to branch out a little bit. Into alcohol? Absolutely. The basic premise between alcohol and poison is pretty much the same, after all. The difference is that my alcohol has a unique property others do not. And what is that? Ever been too drunk to find your own home? Ever wish that you could party away all night long and still wake up fresh as a daisy the next morning? Thanks to the miracles of modern magic, we have come up with the solution you need. Peter Potter's patented party potions. It looks just like beer, it tastes just like beer, it smells just like beer, but it's not beer. Our mages have mused for many moments to bring you this miracle of modern magic. It has all the great tastes you expect, but contains absolutely no alcohol. That's right, you can drink Peter Potter's patented party potion as much as you want, and suffer absolutely no ill effects whatsoever. The clean, fresh taste you know you can trust from the people who brought you Peter Potter's patented multi-purpose poison, Peter Potter's peculiar paint packs, and Peter Potter's paralyzing panic pins, available now from all good stockists. Ask your local bartender now and experience the taste revolution of the century. So, when you say all good stockists, yes? How many inns actually sell this stuff? Well, nobody has actually bought any yet. Everyone I try and sell it to always asks me exactly what the point of beer that has absolutely no effect on you is. So what is the point? Well, don't get drunk? I see. Aw man, you don't want any now, do you? I've really tried to push this product, but I just don't think the world is ready for beer that doesn't get you drunk. I'm a man ahead of my time, I tell you. It's not that my products are bad, it's that they're too good for the market. Actually, I would like some. How much do you want for it? You would? Okay, I knew I still had the old salesman skills going on. I'll sell you a keg of it for only 250 gold pieces, so what do you say? Sure, yes please. Alright, there we go. That was a long-winded way to get the low alcohol keg. Which low and none are very different concepts, but it's one or the other. Either way works for us. Now let's go ahead and get on up here in the classic bow stringing location where we're gonna get our musical instruments strung up. Good stuff. Spin. Alright, and do that. And there we go. Now we can play it. Except we can't. I really wouldn't know where to begin playing anything on this. Yep, that is a bit of an issue, isn't it? We don't actually have any musical talent. So now we need to run all the way back up here. Alright, we've re-entered Relica territory. And we're actually going to stop by over here, and we're going to use our raw shark to summon something from the strange altar. What can I do for you? I hear that I can present you with an offering and you will enchant my lyre for me. This is true. For a simple enchantment, you may place an offering on my altar. Can I help you with anything else? Give you a raw shark. Many thanks for the offering, Outerlander. Please accept as a gift the ability to play your lyre. But only once, I think. I don't know. Either way, it's enchanted. Now we need to run back up here, because we have a drinking contest to win and an audience to impress. I'm sure it'll go well. Alright, where is he at? There he is. Oh, right. So we need to take the keg of beer. How do you do this? You have to, like, fake it out, don't you? Oh. Okay, so we have to do it where he can't see, I guess. Like, go out here and do it. Oh. Oh, I have to distract him, don't I? Oh, I see you have your keg of beer. Are we ready to drink against each other? No. I'm not quite ready yet. Want to line your stomach with some food or something? Oh, right. That's what the thing's for. I remember now. I remember. You use the strange object on the pipe. Oh. Oh, right. You have to light it. That is going to make a really loud bang when it goes off. It would be a perfect distraction to help me cheat in the drinking contest. Alright, yes, let's get inside real quick and do it. Do I have to talk to him, or do I just cheat and then it happens automatically? Alright, there we go. We have done it. Oh, I see you have your keg of beer. Are we ready to drink against each other? Yes, let's start this drinking contest. As you wish, Outerlander. I will drink first, and then you will drink. I'm gonna defeat this guy so well. Ah, lovely stuff. So, you want to get the next round in, or shall I? You don't look so good there. Washa? Yeah? You drank the whole keg? But it didn't affect you at all. I can cheat. You can probably outdrink me. I just can't believe it. That's some mighty fine drinking legs you got. Anyone who can drink like that gets my vote at a count gets my vote. I couldn't drink that much of water. That would kill me. I think most people, your stomach would burst drinking that much. But either way, we did it. We got our first vote taken care of. Now let's go get our second vote. We have to talk to the bard. I suppose it wouldn't hurt. So how would I go? Oh, right, I still need the song. So how would I go about writing this epic? Well, first of all, you are going to need an instrument. Like all true bards, you are going to have to make this yourself. How do I make an instrument? Well, we've already done it. But I'll read it out anyway. Well, it is a long and drawn-out process. Just east of this village, there's an unusually musical tree that can be used to make very high-quality instruments. Cut a piece from it, and then carve it into a special shape that will allow you to string it. Using a knife as you would craft any other wooden object would be best for this. Then what do I need to do? Next, you will need to string your lyre. There is a troll to the southeast who has some golden wool. I would not recommend using anything else to string your lyre with. Anything else? Well, when you have crafted your lyre, you will need the blessing of the Fossagrimin to tune your lyre to perfection before you even consider a public performance. Who or what is the Fossagrimin? Fossagrimin is a lake spirit that lives just a little way southwest of this village. Make her an offering of fish, and you will then be ready for your performance. Make sure you give her a suitable offering, however. If the offering is found to be unworthy, then you may find yourself unable to play your lyre with any skill at all. So what would be a worthy offering? A raw shark, manta ray, or sea turtle should be sufficient as an offering. Okay, what else do I need to do? When you have crafted your lyre and been blessed by the Fossagrimin, then you will finally be ready to make your performance to the revelers at the Long Hall. Head past the bouncers and onto the stage, and then begin to play. If all goes well, you should find the music spring to your mind and see your own epic on the spot. Oh, okay, so we already have one. I thought you had to get someone to write one. I will observe both of you and the audience, and if you show enough talent, I will happily vote in your favor at the Council of Elders. Is that clear enough, Outerlander? Would you like me to repeat anything? No, that was quite enough. No thanks, I think that's all pretty straightforward. I'll go and make my lyre now. I say, having it in my pocket. Do I just talk to him? Okay, no, I think we just do it. It's funny that they don't make you ask him how to do it, but then he tells you anyway. Yeah, you're good to go through. Olaf tells me you're some kind of Outerlander bard here on tour. I doubt you're worse than Olaf is. Yeah, Olaf gets no respect. So I think we just stand here and click play. When it comes to fighting, I hit my share of zeros. But I am well respected at the guild reserved for heroes. Wow, that was awesome! You are one of the greatest bards I've ever had the pleasure of watching performing. You have certainly earned my vote. I hope we can do it together soon. Okay. let's go ahead and figure out who we're going to talk to next now. I think that'll be Sigley. Where is Sigley at? He's not over here, is he? I feel like he's near the door? Not the door, the entrance, whatever. Yeah, Sigley. What do you want, Outerlander? Are you a member of the Council? The Fremennik Council of Elders? I am pleased to say that I am. My value as a huntsman is recognized by my position there. I was wondering if I could persuade you to vouch for me as a member of your clan. You? Well, I'm not totally against the idea, Outerlander. If you can demonstrate some hunting skills, then perhaps I may offer my vote. Well, in that case, Sigley, look here. Level 75. I win. But anyway. How can I prove my hunting skills to you? I can go kill like 100 chickens for you right now. Chickens? You think that would impress me? Cows then? I can kill cows until the cows come home. No, the prey I have in mind for you to prove your worth to me is something far more dangerous, far more difficult, far more deadly. Not giant rats. I suspect you are mocking me, Outerlander. You will need to prove your skill as a hunter to me by tracking and defeating the Dragon. What's a Dragon? Some kind of cheap barbarian ripoff of a dragon? No, the words are slightly similar, I suppose, but they are very different creatures. The Dragon is an evil ghost from Fremennik mythology that devours the souls of those brave warriors who meet their end at sea. It stalks the coastlines, invisible to all. It brings us bad fortunes and curses our journeys across the seas. It is also unkillable by normal means. Let me get this straight. You want me to hunt an unkillable, invincible, and invisible enemy. How am I supposed to do that? Well, Outerlander, should you accept my challenge, I will show you a special hunter's trick that will help you. Do you accept the challenge? Sure. Well, I need every vote I can get in the Council of Elders, but this certainly sounds impossible to do. Not at all, Outerlander. The Dragon is indeed impossible to kill, but it's not the same as being impossible to fight against. Every time he takes a Fremennik life, he gains in power, so to keep it from becoming too powerful, we hunters hunt it and steal its life force. We do this with a special talisman. Here, take it. It will let you track the Dragon while it's invisible, and when you defeat it, it will absorb its essence. I want you to track the Dragon, defeat it, and store its essence in that talisman for me. If you can do this important task for my clan, I will vote for you. Take care of the talisman, and see me when you have completed this task. Alright, so yeah, this can be at least a bit annoying, because it's not something you can follow a guide for. You literally just have to find it. Oh, it's apparently close by. That's lucky. The last time I did this quest, it was like way down past the bridge. It took me a while to find it. This time it's just over here near the swaying tree. Come on, where are you at? Wow, it's over here near the golden apples? It's crazy. I just realized I'm heading east. Well, I feel stupid. I feel really stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna do the walk of shame back. See, that's the problem with rotating your camera, is if you get distracted, then you can mess it up. But this actually makes sense. The very first time I did this quest, back in like 2005, this is around where I found the Dragon. I remember because the wolves attacked me. Oh, we've gone past it. Southeast, so it's gonna be like right around here. He's moving too, that's the thing, so he's not exactly where he was when we first started. Because he's literally just like an invisible NPC that walks around a huge area. Come on, oh my gosh, will you sit still? He's gonna go across the bridge. Where are you at? Oh my gosh, he's moving too fast. Southeast, northeast. Where is he? See, this is why I said this is a frustrating part. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's literally like right here. There we go. So annoying. Now die. Having an accuracy issue here. Come on, I'll do my special attack. It missed. He's got pretty good defense for a ghost. Luckily, he's not a very difficult fight. Alright, alright. Come on. You were so annoying to find. There we go. Talisman has absorbed the essence. Now let's go return to our huntsman friend and finish another vote. That'll be good. Got 3 votes out of 7. I saw the entire hunt. Let me take that talisman from you. I would be honored to speak out for you to our Council of Elders after such a hunt, Outerlander. Thanks. I lulled him into a sense of security by walking the wrong way. That's what I did. Alright. It is time... Oh, we got a genie. Okay, well, that's nice. What skill do I want to put that in? I usually just do Herblore because I kind of hate Herblore. So that's what I'll do. I'm getting close to a Herblore level. Anyway, what I was going to say, though, it's time for the next vote. It's Sigmund the Merchant next, which he's somewhere up here. Where is he? There's Pierre the Seer. He's later. Ah, there he is. Hello? Oh, that's the trade option. Hello there. Hello, Outerlander. Are you a member of the council? That I am, Outerlander. It is a position that brings my family and I pride. I was wondering if I can count on your vote at the Council of Elders. You wish to become a Fremennik? I may be persuaded to swing my vote to your favor, but you will first need to do a little task for me. How did I know it wouldn't be that simple for your vote? Calm yourself, Outerlander. It is but a small task, really. I simply require a flower. A flower? What's the catch? The catch, well, it is not just any flower. Someone in this town has an extremely rare flower from a far-off land that they picked up on their travels. I would like you to demonstrate your merchanting skills to me by persuading them to part with it, and then give it to me for my vote. Well, I guess that doesn't sound too hard. Excellent, you will obtain this rare flower for me then? Yes. Okay, I don't think this will be too difficult. Any suggestions on where to start looking for this flower? Ah, well, Outerlander, if I knew where to start looking, I would simply do it myself. No help at all? We are a very insular clan, so I would not expect you to have to leave this town to find whatever you need. How would you know, like, what kind of gossip would be like, did you hear this guy, which we won't name, has a rare flower? Like, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, we need to talk to a sailor on the dock. I think the miscellaneous sailor? Oh, yes. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a rare flower from across the sea, do you? Ah, even the Outerlanders have heard of my mysterious flower. I found it in a country far, far away from here. Can I buy it from you? I'm afraid not, Outerlander. There is a woman in this village whose heart I seek to capture, and I think giving her this strange flower might be my best bet with her. Maybe you could let me have the flower and do something else to impress her? That is not a totally stupid idea, Outerlander. I know she is a lover of music, and a romantic ballad might be just the thing with which to woo her. This is what I was thinking of earlier with the bard. Unfortunately, I don't have a musical bone in my entire body, so someone else will have to write it for me. So if I can find someone to write you a romantic ballad, you will give me your flower? That sounds like a fair deal to me, Outerlander. Alright, well, next stop, the bard. Just a quick run over here. Alright, Olaf, I'm back. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a love ballad, do you? Well, as official Fremennik bard, it falls within my remit to compose all music for the tribe. I'm fully versed in all the various types of romantic music. Great, can you write me one then? Well, normally I would be thrilled at the chance to show my skill as a poet in composing a seductively romantic ballad. Let me guess, here comes the but. But unfortunately, I cannot concentrate fully upon my work recently. Why is that then? It is these old worn-out shoes of mine. As a bard, I am expected to wander the lands, singing of the glorious battles of our warriors. If you can find me a pair of sturdy boots to replace these old worn-out ones of mine, I will be happy to spend the time on composing you a romantic ballad. Boots. Well, there is a clothing store over here somewhere, I believe. That's probably the first place we should look. Alright, open the door. And you'll just give me the clothes, right, Ursa? I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find some custom sturdy boots, do you? Well, I don't usually have many shoes in stock here in my little clothes shop. I will be able to make you up a pair if you are really desperate, though. They're not for me, I need them for Olaf. Oh, that foolish bard, why didn't he just ask me to make him some? It is his stupid pride, I believe. I will tell you what I will do, Outerlander. I know that you must have the ear of the chieftain for him to consider you as worthy of becoming a Fremennik by trial. I will make you a pair of sturdy boots for Olaf if you will persuade him to reduce the sales tax placed upon all Fremennik shopkeepers. It does nothing but hurt my business now. Okay, I will see what I can do. Alright, let's run on over to the long haul again. It is kind of crazy that we can just like run in here and be like, hey, I don't even live here, but reduce the sales tax. Greetings again, Outerlander. How goes your attempts to gain votes with the Council of Elders? I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a guarantee of a reduction on sales taxes, do you? A reduction on sales taxes? Why, I am the only one in the Fremennik who may authorize such a thing. What does an Outerlander want with that? Actually, it's not for me. I need to get it as part of my trials. Interesting. Your trials seem to be very different to those I took as a young lad. Well, I am not adverse in principle to giving a slight tax break to our shops. There will, of course, be a shortfall in the tribe's income that will need to be made up for elsewhere, however. Now about this, for many years, Sigley has been the only one in the tribe who knows the locations of the best hunting grounds where game is easiest to catch. If you can persuade him to let the entire tribe know these hunting grounds, then we can increase productivity within the tribe, and any shortfall caused by lowering sales taxes will be covered. I think this is more than a fair arrangement to make, don't you? Yeah, that sounds very fair. Speak to Sigley then, and you may have my promise to reduce our sales taxes, and best of luck with the rest of your trials. Alright, Sigley, where are you at? There he is. Greetings, Outerlander. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a map to unspoiled hunting grounds, do you? Well, of course I do. I wouldn't be much of a huntsman if I didn't know where to find my prey now, would I, Outerlander? No, I guess not. So, can I have it? Directions to my hunting grounds could mean the end of my livelihood. The only way I'd be prepared to give them up would be... what? Power? Money? Women? Wine? A new string for my hunting bow. Not just any bowstring, I need a custom bowstring balanced for my bow precisely to keep my hunt competitive. Only in this way would I allow the knowledge of my hunting grounds to be passed on to strangers. So where would I get that? I have no idea, but then again, I'm happy with my old bowstring and being the only person who knows where my hunting ground is. Alright, well, that sucks. I guess we need to go to, Skullgrimon, I guess, the helmet shop. Where is the helmet shop? I don't actually know. I think it's up here somewhere. So far, I've known where everything is. Helmet shop. Alright, it is this place. I thought so. Alright, where are you at, Skullgrimon? Another cool name, just like Askeladdin. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a finely balanced custom bowstring, do you? I have a few in stock. What would an Outerlander be wanting with equipment like that? It's for Sigley. It needs to be weighted precisely to suit his hunting bow. For Sigley, eh? Well, I made his bow in the first place, so I'll be able to select the right string for you. Just one small problem. What's that? This string you'll be wanting. Very rare. Take a lot of time to recreate. Not sure you have the cash for it. Then maybe you'll accept something else? Heh, good thinking, Outerlander. Well, it's true. There is more to life than just making money. Making weapons is good money, but it's not why I do it. I'll tell you what. I heard a rumor that one of the fishermen down by the docks caught some weird-looking fish as they were fishing the other day. From what I hear, this fish is unique. Nobody's ever seen its like before. This intrigues me. I'd like to have it for myself. Make a good trophy. You get me that fish, I give you the bowstring. What do you say? We got a deal? Sounds good to me. I would rather have paid the cash, honestly. How much could he really want? So... which dock is it? This one. Okay, fisherman. I need your weird fish. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find an exotic and extremely rare fish, do you? Ah, so even Outerlanders have heard of my amazing catch the other day. You have it? Can I trade you something for it? And exotic looking as it is bad eating. I will happily trade it if you can find me the secret map of the best fishing spots that the navigator has hidden away. Is that all? Indeed it is, Outerlander. The only reason I sit out here in the cold all day long is so I don't have to pay his outrageous prices. By getting me a copy of that map, I will finally be self-sufficient. I might even make a profit. I'll see what I can do. If you're not profiting, then why are you fishing? Like, what are you even spending money on? Are you spending more on bait than you're getting back in fish? That's insane. Anyway, though, we need to go to Swinson the Navigator, which I think is in this general area. It's one of these houses. Probably gone past it. Navigator. There he is. Hello. Greetings, Outerlander. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a map of deep-sea fishing spots, do you? Why of course. As the navigator for the Fremennik, I keep all of our maps secure right here. Great. Can I have it? Have it? Just like that? I think not, Outerlander. This map shows all the prime fishing locations nearby. It is very valuable to our clan. I'm afraid I cannot just give it away, or apparently even just give it away to people within the clan. Perhaps I can trade you something for it. A trade? For a map of the best fishing spots in 100 leagues? I will trade it for no less than a weather forecast from our seer. As a navigator, the weather is extremely important for plotting the best course. Unfortunately, the seer is always too busy to help me with a forecast. Where could I get a weather forecast from, then? I just told you, from the seer. You will need to persuade him to take the time to make a forecast somehow. Alright, so Pierre the Seer. We saw you earlier, but now it's time to chat. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a weather forecast from the Fremennik Seer, do you? Yes, because I am the Fremennik Seer. It's kinda in the name. Can I have a weather forecast then, please? You require a divination of the weather? This is a simple matter for me, but I will require something in return from you for this small service. I knew you were gonna say that. Do not fret, Outerlander. It is a fairly simple matter. I require a bodyguard for protection. Find someone willing to offer me this service. That's all? That is all. Alright, I believe I know who that is. That would be good old Thorvald the Warrior, who we'll be seeing in the near future. But for now, he has a different job. Or at least he will. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a brave and powerful warrior to act as a bodyguard. Know you not who I am, Outerlander? There are none more brave or powerful than me amongst all the Fremennik. However, the role of bodyguard is below me, as a noble warrior. You might as well ask me to babysit the children. Is there no way you would do this for me? There is but one way, Outerlander. Since I was steeled in battle, I have dreamt of earning my place at the champions table in the long hall. It is a tradition amongst us that the bravest and strongest are honored with a table of champions to drink and feast all that they can in our long hall. Unfortunately, there are only a fixed number of places available at the table, and those places were all filled many moons ago by others. Although my worthiness is undeniable, the only way I may take my place is if one of those already there die, or give up their place to me voluntarily. So you want me to go kill one of them off for you? Make it look like an accident? What? No, not at all. I am shocked you would suggest such a thing. If you can persuade one of the revelers to give up their champion's token to you so that I might take their place, you may have my contract as a bodyguard. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Is it going to be Manny the Reveler? Because he did say Reveler. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go talk to Manny the Reveler real quick, who we're already good friends with, so he should happily help us out. No questions asked, right? Just give up his position of prestige. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a token to allow a seat at the champions table, do you? As a matter of fact, I do. I have one right here. I earned my place here at the Long Hall for surviving over 5,000 battles and raiding parties. Due to my contribution to the tribe, I am now permitted to spend my days here in the Long Hall listening to the epic tales of the bard and drinking beer. Cool, that sounds pretty sweet, so I guess you don't want to give it away? I think it sounds better than it actually is, Outerlander. I miss my glory days of combat on the battlefield. And to tell you the truth, the beer here isn't great, and the bard's music is lousy. I would happily give up my token if it were not for the one thing that keeps me here. Our barkeep is one of the best in the world and has worked in taverns across the land. When she was younger, she experimented a lot with her drinks and invented a cocktail so alcoholic and tasty that it has become something of a legend to all who enjoy a drink. Unfortunately, she decided that cocktails were not a suitable drink for the Fremennik warriors, and vowed to never make it again. I've been here every day since she returned, hoping that someday she might change her mind and I might try this legendary cocktail for myself. Alas, it has never come to pass. If you can persuade her to make me her legendary cocktail, I will be happy to never let another drop of alcohol pass my lips, and will give you my champion's token. That's all? That's all. Oh, nope, not trade, talk. Alright. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find the Long Haul Barkeep's legendary cocktail, do you? How did you hear about that? I didn't think anybody knew about that. Well, it is true that in my younger years as a barkeep, I wandered the lands trying various alcoholic delicacies. Did you ever realize just how many different types of alcohol there are here in Gielinor? Lots. Well, anyway, I used a fusion of various drinks from all around the world to create the greatest cocktail ever made. Of course, when my wanderlust was gone, and I returned back to Relica to serve as a barkeep here, I gave all that up. But you still remember how to make it, right? Of course. And you have all the ingredients here? I don't need to go chasing around the world for obscure ingredients to make it. No, I have them all here. Why? Can you make me your legendary cocktail then? I would rather not. It's a reminder of a life I left behind when I came back. Any way I could change your mind? You need this to become a Fremennik, right? Well, you seem okay for an Outerlander. It would be a shame to see you fail. You know Askeladdin? That kid outside? Sure. He is nothing but a pest. He keeps sneaking in and stealing beer. I shudder to think what he will be like when he has passed his trial of manhood. And is allowed in here legitimately. If you can get him to sign a contract promising that he will never, ever, ever darken my doorway here again, you get the drink. Any idea how I can get him to do that? Knowing that little horror, he'll probably be willing to in exchange for some cash. You should go ask him yourself, though. I feel like this is a big thing to ask a kid to do. Be like, yeah, you can never enter the main building of your village for the rest of your life. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a written promise from Askeladdin to stay out of the long haul. What? I can't believe she asked you to get a written promise from me to stay out. Yep, she really did. Aw, but the long haul is just so much fun. I'd live there if I could. I suppose you really need that promise to help become a Fremennik, huh? Yeah, I really do. Well, I'll tell you what, buddy. As it's you, I'll give you that written promise. All I ask in return for it is a measly 5,000 gold. What do you say? I got it in my pocket. That's all you want in return? Sure thing, here you go. Done and done. Let me know if you got any more cash burning a hole in your pocket. I can relieve you of it, buddy. Alright, now it's time to just do the loop back, give everyone the things that they want, and this one small favor will be complete. Alright. I don't suppose... what? I don't suppose. Isn't that what this is? Oh, do I have to use it on her? What? Oh, use on her. Okay, whatever. Oh, I don't know what that was about. Did I talk to the wrong person? I guess I did. Hi, can I please have one of your legendary cocktails now? What? I can't believe you. Let me look at that. Askeladdin would never. Gosh, it looks legitimate. Here you go, on the house. You have made my life so much easier, knowing that little monster won't be bugging me in here all the time anymore. That little weasel will have to abide by this written promise that Askeladdin can never enter the long haul again. He can't get round this one. Yeah, you probably won't see someone called Askeladdin coming in here. Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, I got your cocktail for you. It is true, the legendary cocktail? I've waited for this day ever since I first started drinking. I don't know, maybe you should have asked about it, because apparently she wasn't even aware you knew it existed. Here, Outerlander, you may take my token. I will happily give up my place at the Long Haul's table of champions just for a taste of this exquisite beverage. It's just a drink. No, it is an art form. A drink such as this would be appreciated and admired. Should be. It is like a fine painting or a tasteful sculpture. If what I hear is true, then all other drinks become like unpalatable water in comparison to this. I guess you're happy with the trade then. That actually sounds like a terrible trade. If somebody was like, you can have this extremely rare drink and it will make all of your favorite food taste terrible forever, why would you ever do that? Why would you ruin your ability to eat good food for the rest of your life? Freyard, that is not who I'm trying to go to. I should stop talking and focus. Thorvald, that's who we need to talk to. I would like your contract to offer your service as a bodyguard. Oh, you would you, Outerlander? I have already told you I will not demean myself with such a babysitting job until I can sit in the long hall with pride. It's a good thing I have the champion's token right here, then, isn't it? Ah, well, this is a different matter. With that token, I can claim my rightful place as a champion in the long haul. Here, Outerlander, I can suffer the indignity of playing babysitter if that means I can then revel with my warrior equals in the long haul afterwards. Here, Outerlander, take this contract. I will fulfill it to my utmost. And yet, I don't think you ever see him actually even standing near the guy. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. Also, why does he need a bodyguard anyway? Shouldn't he see them coming? Can I have a weather forecast now, please? I've already told you, Outerlander, you may have a reading from me when I have a signed contract from a warrior guaranteeing my protection. Yeah, I know. I have one right here from Thorvald. You have not only persuaded one of the Fremennik to act as a servant to me, but you have enlisted the aid of the mighty Thorvald himself? You may take this forecast with my blessing, Outerlander. You have offered me the greatest security I can imagine. He probably should have seen it coming. Anyway, the navigator. Hello. I would like your map of fishing spots. I've already told you, Outerlander, I will not exchange it for anything other than the divination of the weather from our seer himself. What, like this one I have here? Well, what? I don't believe it. How did you... I suppose it doesn't matter. You have my gratitude, Outerlander. With this forecast, I'll be able to plan a safe course for our next raiding expedition. Here, Outerlander, you may take my map of local fishing patterns with my gratitude. They really had, like, a certain way of writing the dialogue in this quest, didn't they? They wanted you to have these silly conversations with everyone in a very specific format. Here, I got your map. Oh, but not this guy. We just give him the map. Great work, Outerlander. With this, I can finally catch enough fish to make an honest living from it. Here, have the stupid rare fish. Who wanted the fish? Was it the bard? No. The fish goes to Skullgrimmon. Okay. I knew it was someone over here. Hi there, I got your fish, so can I have that bowstring for Sigley now? Oh, that's a nice fish. Very pleased. Here, take the bowstring. You fulfilled agreement. Only fair I do the same. Good work, Outerlander. Thanks. It's really weird that the helmet shop guy has bowstrings. But whatever. You should probably just have a ranged shop then, right? Anyway, Mr. Huntsman. Greetings, Outerlander. Here, I have your bowstring. Give me your map to the hunting grounds. Well met, Outerlander. I see some hunting potential within you. Here, take my map. I was getting too dependent on it for my skill anyway. Alright, so the map goes to Brunt. Which is here. Greetings again, Outerlander. How goes your attempts to gain votes with the Council of Elders? I got Sigley's hunting map for you. Excellent work, Outerlander, and so quickly, too. Here, you may take my financial report promising reduced sales taxes on all goods. You know, she tried to be nice by making it all goods. She could have just asked for specifically clothing. And clothing-related items. Probably would have been easier to get. Nope. Trade talk. Ursa. Hello, can I have those boots now? Here is a written statement from Brunt outlining future tax burdens upon Fremennik merchants and shopkeepers for the year. Losing my voice. Certainly, let me have a look at what he has written here. Just give me a moment. Yes, that all appears in order. Tell Olaf to come to me next time for shoes. Right, he wanted the shoes. I remember now. Alright, Olaf, that's you. Oh yeah, he wears the music cape. Hello, Olaf. Do you have a beautiful love song written for me? That depends, Outerlander. Do you have some new boots for me? My feet got so tired roaming the land. As a matter of fact, I do. Oh, superb. Those are great. They're just what I was looking for. Here, take this song with my compliments. It is one of my finest works yet. Alright, so now I gotta run on over here. Who even wanted... Oh, right, it was the merchant guy. I was gonna say, it's been so long I don't even remember who wanted the stupid flower in the first place. But I remember. I know what we're doing. You'll be glad to know I have a love song written for you just by Olaf. Just for you by Olaf. So can I have that flower of yours now? Oh, it's by Olaf? Well, a deal's a deal. I just hope it's better than the usual rubbish he comes up with, or my chances are worse than ever. And well, who else did you expect? That is your guys' bard. There's no other bards. I've looked. Right. Merchant. Nope, not trade. Talk. Hello there. Here's that flower you wanted. Incredible! Your merchanting skills might even match my own. I have no choice but to recommend you to the Council of Elders. It is crazy that you have to have the skills of, like, every single important person in this place in order to even join. Anyway, let's talk to Mr. Navigator now. Hello, I am trying to become a member of the Fremennik clan. The chieftain told me that I may be able to gain your vote at the Council of Elders. You wish to stop being an Outerlander. I can understand that. I have no reason why I would prevent you becoming a Fremennik, but you must first pass a little test for me to prove you are worthy. What kind of test? Well, I serve our clan as a navigator. The seas can be a fearful place when you know not where you are heading. Should something happen to me, all members of our tribe have some basic sense of direction so that they may always return safely home. If you are able to demonstrate to me that you too have a good sense of direction, then I will recommend you to the rest of the Council of Elders immediately. Well, how would I go about showing that? A simple task. Below this building, I have constructed a maze. Should you be able to walk from one side to the other, that will be proof to me. You wish to try my challenge? Yes. A maze, is that all? Sure, it sounds simple enough. I will warn you, Outerlander, this maze was designed by myself and is one of the most fiendish complexity. Oh really? Watch and learn. You don't know the quests that I have done in the past. Mazes are nothing. Alright, so the thing about Swenson is his name is all cardinal direction letters. So you can go south, you can go west, you can go east, you can go north, you can go south, you can go east, and you can go north. And you've done it! Outerlander, you have finished my maze. I am genuinely impressed. So does it mean I can rely on your vote at the Council of Elders to allow me into your village? Of course, Outerlander. I am nothing if not a man of my word. Thanks. Alright, so next up, I'm going to have to make a quick stop by Sears to bank some items, so give me a minute. Alright, the banking is complete. Yeah, you can't have any weapons or armor or things to make weapons with you for this next part. So we need to talk to Thorvald again. Hello. Hello, yourself, Outerlander. What brings you dare to speak to a mighty Fremennik warrior such as myself? Are you a member of the council? The Fremennik Council of Elders? Why, of course I am. I am recognized as one of the clan's mightiest warriors. What is it to you, Outerlander? Well, I was wondering if you could vote for me to become a Fremennik. An Outerlander wishes to become a Fremennik? Ha, that is priceless. Well, let us say that I am not totally against this concept. As a warrior, I appreciate the value of brave and powerful warriors in our clan. And even though you may be an Outerlander, I will not hold this against you if you can prove yourself to be fierce of heart in a combat situation to me. So how can I prove that? You want to fight me? Come on then, bring it on, right here, right now, buddy. Ha 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 ha, you certainly show some spirit for an Outerlander. But spirit does not always make a good warrior. It takes both skill and spirit to be so. I have a test that I give all Fremenniks on their path to be a member of the clan. My test will challenge both your combat prowess and your bravery equally. Should you pass it, you will earn my vote at the council, and more importantly, my respect for you as a warrior. So what say you, Outerlander? Are you prepared for the battle? Yes. Am I prepared? I'll show you what combat's all about, you big sissy barbarian type guy. Ha ha ha, I'm beginning to like you already, Outerlander. Then allow me to present you with my challenge. This ladder here will take you to a place of combat. I have placed a special warrior down there to challenge you. Battle him to the death and you will pass my challenge. If at any point you wish to leave combat, simply climb back up the ladder to leave that place. If you leave, you will of course fail the test. You may retry my test in the future if you fail, but you must stay down there until the death if you wish for my vote at the council. You must defeat him 3 times to prove that you are worthy. The 4th time that you fight him will be to the death, so do not show cowardice. Is that all? It will be easy. No, there is one more important rule. You may not enter the battleground with any armor or weaponry of any kind. If you need to place your equipment into your bank account, I recommend that you speak to the seer, who knows a spell that will do that for you. But I have already done that. You can bring in stuff like potions. You can even bring in Clue Scroll reward caskets, which give weapons and armor, but I think we'll be okay. Our levels are pretty good. And you only have to beat him 3 times. The 4th time doesn't actually matter. This place looks kind of weird in the faux HD. But you basically just have to stand around until the guy shows up. I guess we can run around and take a look at this weird battleground. I think he actually spawns in different ones or something. I don't know. Either way, here he is. We can pray against him, because why not? He'll turn the prayer off eventually, but for now, we can just have a good little punch of this guy. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm hoping we won't actually need the food, but I brought it because why not? It doesn't hurt anything. Wow, 7 damage with a punch. Pretty good. I got some strong fists. It seems you have some idea of combat after all, Outerlander. I will not hold back so much this time. In RuneScape 3, these lines are voice acted, and in Dominion Tower, you hear them over and over, and it's so annoying. Especially because it interrupts combat every time. I mean, it interrupts combat in this one too, but you're only fighting him once, so it doesn't matter. Yes, Koshi or Koshai, you will die. I will punch you to death, even though you get to use a weapon. And you also come back to life over and over. It's a totally fair trial. He didn't even say this is like testing your mettle against an impossible force or anything. He's just like, yeah, this is a test of your skill to get stabbed while punching somebody. What a great test. I can't imagine any actual Fremennik warrior winning this fight. They're not that high level. But they all cheat on stuff, so maybe they would just find a way to cheat. They'd bring a Clue Scroll casket. Impressive start, but now we fight for real. Alright, so this is the one that counts. If we can win this one, then we've done it. And if we lose, it's okay. And considering my prayer's still got 1.5 minutes left, I think we're okay. It is not actually hard. It would be kind of nice to do this without prayer, honestly, just to see how much damage I would have taken, but, you know, I'm not here to show you how dangerous it is at my specific combat level. I'm here to win, and get through this quest finally. I actually planned to do these quests a couple months ago, but I got sidetracked with things, so we're just now getting around to them kind of last second. I had a feeling that, you know, having access to Fremennik Islands and stuff would probably be useful for sailing, and it does appear to be the case that at least a couple Fremennik quests are useful. Whether they give you a crew for your ship or just ports to dock in, I don't know. But it will definitely be good to get this quest out of the way now. Yeah, just beating on up. I guess we don't have to watch the whole thing, do we? Alright, well, my prayer just ran out. I don't think that was 1.5 minutes, was it? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, he's about to die. Yeah, if you do beat him, it gives you a Fremennik blade. If you lose him, you just get to proceed on the quest. After this death, at least. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance of winning. I'm not wasting food on the 4th form. I would have used it on the 3rd form, but 4th form is whatever. Nobody cares. Come on, just one more hit. Do it. Hit him. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on, a 2? Come on, I had a greater than 50% chance of killing him with that hit, I think. You show some skill at combat. I will hold back no longer. Yeah, see? He goes insane now. And he has 255 health. So yeah, there is no way. Even if I had 100% accuracy, this would still be brutal. So I could try hard and beat him, but yeah, I don't see a point. Oh. Dying is taking a while, though. It's annoying that he only hits ones. But man, that attack speed, though. Imagine having that. That would be insane. I guess he's only doing 1 damage, so he's just like whipping the blade around, not even putting any force into it. Just swinging it wildly, just for fun. But, it's still impressive. If he had some special effect on his blade, he'd be decimating me. Absolutely. I almost need something that could just kill me faster. This is a long death. It's brutal. It's torturing me. Covering me in paper cuts. Come on, one more. Oh dear, you are. Ha ha ha, well fought, Outerlander. Now come down from there. You have passed my trial with flying colors. But I don't understand. I did not manage to beat Koshai. I did not say you had to, Outerlander. All I asked was that you fought to the death, and you did. The death was your own. I was not interested in how strong you are. I was interested in how brave you are. You fought a superior enemy to your very last breath. That is bravery. I would be honored to represent you to the council as worthy of being a Fremennik after watching that superb battle. Alright. That is... Oh, what am I doing up here? Oh, he put me in the bed, I guess. Well, that is all but one vote taken care of, I believe. Let's go ahead and do the last one, which is the Seer. We have talked to him multiple times before. Now it's time to actually do his part of this quest. Hello, Outerlander. What do you want? Hello, I'm looking for members of the Council of Elders to vote for me to become a Fremennik. Are you now? Well, that is interesting. Usually Outerlanders do not concern themselves with our ways like that. I am one of the members of the Council of Elders, and should you be able to prove to me that you have something to offer my clan, I will vote in your favor at the next meeting. How can I prove that to you? Well, I have but a simple test. This building behind me is my house. Inside I have constructed a puzzle. As a seer to the clan, I value intelligence very highly, so you may think of it as an intelligence test of sorts. An intelligence test? I thought barbarians were stupid. That is the opinion that Outerlanders usually hold of my people, it is true, but that is because people often confuse knowledge with wisdom. My puzzle tests not what you know, but what you can work out. All members of our clan have been tested when they took their trials. So what exactly does this puzzle consist of then? Well, firstly, you must enter my house with no items, weapons, or armor. Then it is a simple matter of entering through one door and leaving by the other. I can't take anything in there with me? That is correct, Outerlander. Everything you need to complete the puzzle you will find inside the building, nothing more. So what say you, Outerlander? You think you have the wit to earn yourself my vote? Yes. Yes, I accept your challenge. I have one small question, however. Yes, Outerlander? Well, you say I can bring nothing with me when I enter your house. Yes, Outerlander? Well, yes, Outerlander? Where is the nearest bank? Ah, I see your problem, Outerlander. The nearest bank to here is the place known to Outerlanders as the Seer's Village. It is some way south. I do, however, have an alternative, should you wish to take it. And what is that? I can store all the weapons, armor, and items that you have upon you directly into your bank account. This will tax what little magic I possess, however, so you will have to manually travel to the bank to withdraw them again. What say you, Outerlander? You wish me to do this for you? Yes. Thank you. The task is done. I wish you luck with your test, Outerlander. And that's why we do this one last. Alright. The door is locked. Oh, is it the other door that we use? Ah, okay. There's a combination lock on the door. We will read the riddle. My first is in tar, but not in swamp. Second is in fire, but not in a camp. My third is in eagle, but never in air. My last is in hate, but also in care. Let me see. I'm just gonna look it up. Last time I did this, it was time. This one is not time. This one is... I didn't get the last hint. My hole wears more rings the older I get. I mean, that makes it obvious. What am I? I mean, it's the same one with time, where the last thing made it obvious. It's tree. Tree rings. Alright. Tree. There we go. Enter. Alright, so now we get inside. This puzzle can be a bit annoying. I couldn't imagine doing it without a guide. Alright, go upstairs. Okay, so we have just a whole bunch of nonsense here. We can open this chest. Oh, it's locked. There's a balance. There's a number 4 painted above it. Study a unicorn head. Is there anything in there? Something under the left eye. It's a red-colored disc. We can open up the cupboard. What's in the cupboard? I hate that the option's always shut. A bucket with a number 5 painted on it. What else can be searched? I'm just going to search everything before I try to figure out what I'm doing. A magnet. There's a disc made of wood. Alright, what about this chest? Can we open it? Yes, search. And a jug with a 3. What about U boxes? Nothing. And a toy ship. And a small pick. And nothing. Some thread. Search the bookcase. We got a red herring. Nice little joke there. And then we search that one. Nothing of interest. Okay, so I've gotten all the most obvious items. Now let me figure out what we have to do. So first things first, we fill up the bucket on the tap, which is downstairs, I think. No? Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. It's tiny. It's not a normal one. Okay, so we do that. Okay, so we fill the bucket, and we use the bucket on the jug. Now we have a 2/5 full bucket. And then we use the jug on the drain to empty it out. And then we use the bucket on the jug to get a 2/3 full jug. Then we fill the bucket up again. And then use the bucket on the jug. And we have a 4/5 full bucket. And then we use the bucket on the chest. And then we get a strange looking vase. And if we shake it, there is something metallic inside, but the neck is too narrow for it to come out, and we couldn't possibly hope to just break it. That would just be too much. This thing's invincible. So we need to figure out what to do next. And what we need to do is cook the red herring. Very logical. Obviously, I'm sure we all saw this coming. We get a red sticky goop. And then we use the sticky goop on the wooden disc so that we have 2 red discs. And then we go down the ladder. The other ladder, that is. And we saw this when we were outside earlier, though I did not mention it. But we toss the disc in. It doesn't actually visually appear there. But now we can look at it. Oh, it's there. Okay, so yeah, we got the vase lid. All right. So we want to use the full jug on the vase. That's what we want to do. Fill it with water, use the lid on it, and then we use it on the frozen table. And the jug breaks open because water is more powerful than anything. We have a frozen key. I'm assuming we have to cook the key. And is that the key to leave? I don't think there's anything else to do. Yes. Incredible to have solved my puzzle so quickly. I have no choice but to vote in your favor. All right, I believe that we have done it. I think we need to go back to Brunt. Unless I've accidentally skipped someone, we are done. Brunt, I ran right past you. Greetings again, Outerlander. How goes your attempts to gain votes in the Council of Elders? I have 7 members of the council prepared to vote in my favor now. I know, Outerlander, for I have been closely monitoring your progress so far. Then let us put the formality aside and let me personally welcome you to the Fremennik. May you bring us honor. Alright, we get a bunch of XP and a variety of skills, 3 whole quest points, access to a bunch of Fremennik-related islands, although there's really not much to do on them until you have done more quests, and so on. From this day onward, you are Outerlander no more. In honor of your acceptance into the Fremennik, you gain a new name to be known as. You will be called Tondor. I'm not a huge fan of that name, but it is our name now. I am Tondor. But anyway, yes, so that is the Fremennik questline started. We're going to make quick progress on this questline in the next week, hopefully. Though these are quite long quests, quite a lot of talking. But I feel it's important to get them out of the way. But yeah, I'm happy to finally have that done, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!